Hey guys, good afternoon on the first trading day of the week. Hope you guys are good and well. I'm pretty much excited. No, it's just like the NBA playoffs starting to heat up. The PSE is also heating up with a lot of stocks starting to reverse, a lot of stocks breaking out, a lot of stocks bouncing from support, from their respective support lines. And a lot of stocks that have started to reverse last week are still progressing in its upward movement. So I'm here to talk about 3 stocks, but before that, let me talk about the index as well. So for those who want to get the general framework for what's happening in the markets, you get to at least have an idea of what it is and where it's going. At the end of the day, when you start trading markets, you just base it on what the charts are telling you and also what the fundamentals are confirming from the charts. And what's nice about that is this, the movement that you're seeing over the past few days has also been supported by what we're seeing in the technicals and what we're seeing in the charts. Because I really believe this, the chart discounts everything. What you see in the technicals discounts whatever information that you needed. That's why we don't need to look at hype, we don't need to speculate, we don't actually need to guess what's happening, and we don't actually also need to see what's happening in the economy in terms of us speculating where things will go. But everything we see in the charts is telling us and depicting to us already how the market believes or how investors believe the market or the stock that they're watching is supposed to be. So if you're new to this Facebook page or you're new to this YouTube channel, just like and subscribe so you get updated on all of the videos, all of the content that we're having. So also, just a quick plug, we're just 11 days away from Icon 2018, arguably one of the most passionate, empowering, and largest investment conferences in the country. So if you guys want to join us, I'll put the link below as well so you can take part in this historic event, because we'll be doing something different this year, because we'll be discussing also cryptocurrencies, farming, technology, digital entrepreneurship, and so much more, so you guys get informed, so you guys get to make holistic decisions when it comes to your money as well. Then, quick update on StockSmart schedules. StockSmart's Melbourne will be this June 9 to 11. Then StockSmart's Manila will be on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th week of June as well. So I'm happy to announce that we will also have StockSmart's in Iloilo this August and StockSmart's in Hong Kong by the end of July. So wherever you are in the world, we will be having StockSmart's to be able to help you make wise and holistic decisions when it comes to investing. Because at the end of the day, that's what I want. That's what my dream. I really just want to see more Filipinos trade the markets with confidence, so that as our economy is still, it's not a perfect economy. You have to remember it has hiccups now. It's not as I guess robust as it was a few years ago. There are some risks that may possibly cause changes in the economy, but we are still moving at a very, very fast rate. And as like our economy is moving at a very, 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 very fast rate, this allows you to invest, and this allows you also to take advantage of it. It's time for more and more Filipinos to be part of progress, and it's time for more and more Filipinos to be part of what's happening as well. So the PSEI, interestingly enough, continued its reversal. We closed at 7,885.97 with a volume of 7.9 billion, which is relatively respectable in terms of the participation. And this is how technicals shows reversals and shows you how the market is reacting and moving. I mentioned this already a few days ago in the previous videos that we had, that the market started to reverse. First of all, it bounced from 7.5 level. Second, it started to you can reference the previous video, it started to reverse and get out from the downtrend as well. I mentioned in that video that because of that, it will now try to challenge 7,900, which is where we are closing already. Remember, 7,885 is very close to the 7,900 target. So 7.9, as what I've mentioned also in the previous video, is not the strongest target price. We have 8.1 where one of the strongest resistances are. So if it breaks past 7.9 the next few days, adjust your target prices. It can go to 8,100. But here's the thing, should the market go down in the next few days, it should not surprise you also, because it's close to the resistance at 7.9. So there's a two-pronged scenario for the PSEI. One is we know it escaped the downtrend. We have to figure out though first that is it strong enough already to warrant a reversal. For it to actually reverse, one of the key parameters that we need to watch out for is 7,900. If it fails to break out of 7.9, you could expect it to retrace to around 7,700 first over the short term. Now, 3 stocks I'd like to mention. 2 of them really had amazing value turnover over today, no, which denotes a lot of conviction in terms of people also buying the stock as well. The first stock that I'd like to mention is Smph, SM Prime Holdings. I got over 200 messages already asking about SM Prime Holdings, and you guys, you've got it. We're doing SM Prime, we're doing Smph. So if you follow the previous stocks by request, which I did sometime last week, no, before the weekend or before the holiday break started, I mentioned already that SM Prime started to reverse, that Smph, similar to Globe, was one of the first stocks that started to break out, was one of the first stocks that started to give us a semblance of reversal. And please remember this, it's not just that it broke out from the downtrend. Last week's movement gave us a legit reversal on what was going on, a legit crossover from bearish to bullish, with 4 days straight of large buying, 4 days straight of massive green candles, with money going in, with momentum attached to it, with price movements attached to it. So right now, this is for those who attended our Stock Smart sessions. You are seeing a legit reversal working on your behalf. You are seeing a company that's amazing fundamentals reverse, and it's not just reversing, it's reversing with a lot of conviction, a lot of buying participation, and also a lot of price movements attached to it. So if you're a position trader, you are very well right smack into the middle of entering at a great position. So for those who entered from the breakout of 34.8, 35, 35.2, you guys are doing well. So you are right smack in the middle of a reversal from a bearish market to a bullish market. So for those who came in, congratulations. It's now time to just maximize it and hold on to your jets. No, for those who are position traders in SM Prime Holdings, please don't sell too quickly. I know there was a large movement today, but please don't sell. Your goal also, if you're a position trader, is to maximize the stock. As long as it's in an uptrend, your goal is to maximize it to the fullest extent of what it can be and how high it can possibly go as well. So now for the short term though, because it just broke out of specific resistances, I saw that there was a resistance for SM Prime at around 36 pesos per share. However, as of today's closing, Smph closed at 38.3 with a volume of 1 billion pesos. Oh my gosh, that's strong, that's legit, that's a lot of buying. So it broke past the resistance at 36 pesos per share as of the closing of the market, but it didn't just do that, it also broke the 37.5 resistance level. So in just one day, it broke past 2 significant resistance levels already, which is very interesting and very admirable for the bulls who have aggressively taken over the stock. So now, with that breakout, and should the breakout continue, it will now try to challenge the highest high. I believe SM Prime will try to go to around 39 pesos per share already to possibly attack that. So this would be very interesting, because as you all know, it tried to do that early this year. No? SM Prime was one of the first stocks also who kept hitting high upon high upon high upon high. However, because selling also occurred, it started to retrace down. So here's now the range for SM Prime. So for Smph, and should the breakout continue, you could see SM Prime go to around 39 pesos per share, which is the next target price, because it broke out of 36 and the 37.5 resistance level. So target price is 39. If you're a quick trader, you can peg that as a target price, because why am I saying this? Because that's where a lot of selling may happen and a lot of selling may occur. So the closer it is to 39, expect that selling may emerge in the market. So how does it go hand in hand with position trading? If it fails to break out of 39, you can take profits if you're a quick trader. However, if it breaks out of 39, for those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, please remember our technique when a stock starts to break out from its upper channels and it has no resistance anymore. Here's what I believe. If the stock breaks out of 39, convincingly breaks out of 39 and stays above 39, your next target price for SM Prime Holdings will be around 46 pesos per share. So interesting, because they are now at almost the same boat. It can now have also the possibility to go at almost the same stock price as where Ali is as well. So please remember this: position traders, quick traders, breakout from 39. A possible midterm target for SM Prime, possible 2 to 3 month target for SM Prime will bring it to around 46 pesos per share should it break out of 39. Alright, so good news for SM Prime Holdings. The fundamentals just continues to repackage itself and a good company will continue to go up. And for those who've been following the videos, this is what I like about amazing companies. When the selling is over, big funds, foreign and local institutions will just buy the same stocks. They'll just buy stocks that they bought before. And what will they buy? They'll just buy the SM Primes again. So when you see more buying happen, you can actually expect that this is gonna push stock prices higher, and it's pretty much confirmed, pretty much legit, that what am I saying? It's pretty much legit that you have a lot of people moving in money while the stock is headed up as well. So that's SM Prime Holdings. 2 more stocks for you guys. Second stock is everyone's favorite. Also, I got over 150 messages. Twitter, Instagram, pati Instagram. I for those who've been following my Instagram posts, I don't post as much stock market related stuff there, but I would do post charts from time to time. But for those who've been sending questions in Instagram, it's okay, I'll answer it. So I've got over 150 messages from YouTube, Instagram, my website marvingermo.com, and Facebook talking about Ayala Land. Ayala Land is also interesting. It hasn't really fully reversed as compared to SM Prime Holdings and Globe, but Ali closed today at 42.25 pesos per share with a 3.05% gain. SM Prime had 7.43. A lot of people were asking, but ganon, it's moving, it's not moving like a large cap stock. So Ali is up 3.05%. It closed at 42.25. Value turnover, solid, strong, 751 billion. So please take note of this. You have 1.8 billion of value turnover just from SM Prime and Ali alone. So now, from a tech perspective, please remember, fundamentally, Ali is one of the best companies ever. If there will be a stock that you can hold on to for a very long time na gusto nyo pamana sa apo ninyo, Ayala Land is one of the best companies. SM Prime is one of the best companies. Jollibee, you can add Jollibee to the mix, and I'm a big fan of Jollibee because I know Jollibee will be one of the largest companies in the world. So I got excited, but let's go back to Ayala Land first. Ayala Land yesterday, or Friday, when the market closed last week, closed with a very large green candle as well. It wasn't strong enough though to make it turn bullish, because please remember this, the strongest resistance that Ali needs to break out is at 42.75. So Ali closed at 42.25 right now. It's close to where the resistance is. I repeat, Ali is close to where the resistance is already. So why am I saying this? For quick traders, as Ali continues to go and approach 42.75, you may expect a level of selling. So why am I saying this? If Ali over the short term experiences some selling pressure, Ali over the short term starts to go down, it's pretty much because it's close to the resistance of 42.75 pesos per share. So watch out, analyze Ali. If you're a quick trader, it fails to break out of 42.75, take profits. Please remember this: if your goal if your goal as an investor or a trader is to be a person who will trade the fluctuations, and you know that there's a resistance at 42.75, even if Ali is an amazing company, take profits, sell. Your goal is not to be emotionally attached, but your goal is to follow your plan. So our plan is, there's a resistance at 42.75. You are a quick trader, take profits at 42.75. However, if it breaks out to 42.75, breaks out to 42.8, then the market starts, or Ali starts to shift. It now starts to move from bearish to bullish, and if you are a position trader, this would be a good time to add as much as you can also from the stock. As long as it stays above 42.7, 42.8, you may now expect the stock to trend up higher. And for the short term, here's what I believe. For the short term, since Ali held its ground at around 39.5, you have a resistance at 42.5. A breakout from that may cause Ali to go to the next resistance of 45 pesos per share. So possible scenario for Ali, it tries to go to 42.75, fails to break out to 42.75, take profits, quick trader. Breaks out of 42.75, position traders can come in, and a quick trader can now set and adjust his target price to around 45.5 pesos per share. Alright, so I'll keep you updated as Ali starts to progress also over the next few days, over the next few weeks, and as it starts to also turn, or will it actually have a possibility of turning bullish as well. Alright, so next, I got a lot of questions about Wilcon as well, and we will close this short Tuesday stocks by request session with Wilcon. Wilcon, by the way, had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 solid days of strong movement up. A strong movement up with just one indecision candle. But what we're seeing here is that Wilcon bounced from the support at 10.6, and that's what's amazing about stocks, no, regardless of what you are trying to trade, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, currencies, commodities, you're trading the Nasdaq, the New York Stock Exchange, the SGX, the ASX, the PSE. It doesn't matter. Why? Because support and resistances are all the same. And what Wilcon is saying is that it bounced from the support at 10.6 more than a week ago. Wilcon bounced from the support of 10.6. So whatever action you are seeing from Wilcon is because it bounced from the support of 10.6. What's interesting lang though was this: Wilcon was already moving sideways. It was consolidating from the start of 2018, meaning it had a resistance at around 11.6, 11.7 pesos per share. So what does that mean? How does it factor into your trading plan? How does it factor in to how you're supposed to make money in the market? I mentioned this, that if it fails to break out of 11.6, 11.7, a take profit signal should be warranted as well. So for quick traders, if it failed to break out of 11.6, it failed to break out of 11.7, a take profit signal would be possible. However, today Wilcon closed at 11.82 pesos per share with not so bad value turnover of 159 million pesos. So please take note, Wilcon broke out, amazing value turnover, amazing volume at 159 million, broke out 11.2. So here's how you can analyze this. If it stays above 11.2 and you are a quick trader, no need to sell yet. Hold on to your positions. I believe Wilcon can possibly jump up and move up for the short term to around 12.9 to 13 pesos per share for the short term. So position trades, as you all know, I haven't mentioned that there's a reversal yet for the stock. The stock is still bullish, short, mid, and long term, and you are a position trader, no need to sell yet. The stock hasn't shown any reversal that it has shifted into a downtrend. So again, your goal is, if you're a position trader, is just to follow the trend. As long as the trend hasn't reversed down, no need to sell yet. So position traders, no sell signal yet. Quick traders, it stays above 11.8. Hold on to your positions. The stock would possibly go to 12.9 or 13 pesos per share. You are a quick trader, again, breaks out of 11.8, adjust your target price to 12.9 to 13 pesos per share, as it may experience some selling at that point in time. So, however, if in the next few days it fails to hold 12.8, you're a quick trader, you know what to do? Take profits. Alright? So that's it for now. 3 different stocks and plus the index with 3 different scenarios on how it could possibly go. So comment below if you have questions. Comment below if you want to add more stocks to the mix. I'll try to do as much videos as I can, or as much stocks also that I can analyze for you guys, because at the end of the day, it's how you gain the conviction in the markets that will mark profitability for you guys as well. So that's it for now. See you guys in Icon 2018, the largest investment conference here in the country. So I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. Marvin Germo from Bonifacio Global City. See you all again soon.